that sound right there is the reason why I started renting out cars. Because since as a little boy, I loved vehicles. I knew all of them. I'd say the year they are, the make, the model, even the damn color name I knew. And that never, ever changed, bro. That's the reason why I started a car rental business. And to go ahead and have a reason to spend ridiculous amounts of money on a depreciating asset. So I did it. It was fun. I tried to be, corporate America for a while, and that didn't work. Got laid off in 2008. The decline of the United States economy. And then I decided to go into car sales, and I stayed there for 12 years. And I basically understood all the ins and outs of cars, buying cars. If it was up to me, I probably would have bought 100 cars in 12 months, but sometimes you gotta calm yourself the fuck down. Getting your first cars is the hardest thing because you actually have to decide that you're moving forward. And that's what's scary. You're like, shit, am I gonna do this? Am I actually gonna start spending money in an attempt to make money? The hardest part was, is trying to get people to recognize you as an actual brand and not a scam. I would have never thought that was a problem. When you see a bunch of cars, you're like, okay, I'm assuming that these cars, no. Talk to a person on the phone, they're like, hey, are you a scam? It's like, bro, I didn't call you. What are you talking about? I'm not a telemarketer. I put out advertising, logo, name, registered. And then you call me and be like, oh, I don't know if you're a scam. I don't know how to tell you differently, sir. Ma'am. That's usually because they're scams. That's the other thing, fraud. The amount of fraud that I've had to deal with in the past 2 years is astonishing. Dumbfounded. People even do fraud when they don't do fraud. They'll give you all their information and then call their credit card company and say it's fraud. And the credit card company will say, hey, they said it's fraud. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? This is the guy. They're like, yeah, we don't know. It's like, holy shit. I'm just rambling. I don't really have a direction with my thoughts today. But I had promised to talk, so I'm gonna talk. Each car we purchased was an experience on its own. BMW was the simplest. That's what they do. They like to sell to companies. Porsche told us that they don't want everybody to have a Porsche. It's very interesting as a statement. So they don't want to sell cars. Mercedes was cool. They just gave us the cars. They didn't care. They're like, you want two? Here, take two. Mercedes was very simple. The ridiculous one was Lexus. Lexus, because it's like Toyota, and we kept buying luxury cars, by the time we got to Lexus, I literally walked into the dealership, chose the vehicle, sat behind the desk, wrote my deal, submitted my deal to the bank, got it approved, took my keys out of the freaking lockbox, and left with the car. Like almost 100% as if I work there, as if it's my store. It was ridiculous the way we bought the Lexus. Finance manager there was confused. He was like, I don't get it. What's happening right now? I was like, bro, that's enough of you talking. I'm gonna go ahead and take over from here and just move forward because you're wasting everybody's time. You gotta have your fingers in a lot of different pots. So that's why they say like millionaires have more than one stream of income. It's not because each stream of income is making them money all the same time and making them rich. It's the fact that some of those streams are fucked up. And the other streams are taking care of it until the fucked up stream gets its shit together to keep moving forward. You break it down like that too when they're talking in YouTube shorts. to try to capture your attention. And that's really what was good about the car business, about doing the car rental. It's a lot of fun, man. And we doing photo shoots with like fucking 15 cars, and we got 20 cars. We got our fucking photographer Eli popping off. We got a photographer, two Focus Productions. They were popping, you know, it was a lot. It's a lot of fun, man. You know, getting to drive around all these luxury cars is always a lot of fun. I only like the Range Rover, as you can tell. That's my car. I don't drive anything else. The next car I get, it's gotta be that Rari. Everybody else has a Lambo, so I gotta be different, you know. I can't be in a Lambo. I gotta be in that Rari, that exclusive shit. Word of advice to all entrepreneurs. I've been saying this to all of my friends that are working for themselves. I need you guys to understand. Everybody that I know that's super successful, that are multi-millionaires. When I first started trying to do this shit on my own, I thought I was gonna reinvent the wheel and try to do everything remote and work from home and all that shit. They all told me it is not possible to start a business from home. You must have a location outside of your house. I fought that for 2 years. The moment I got an office, I understood why in 2 days. Do not start a business from home. It is most likely one of the worst ideas an entrepreneur can have. I need you to understand how serious that shit is. You will never move forward the way you need to if you're working from home. And then you need to have your own space. Have to find a place to work. You cannot work from home. This is a fucking lie that this new generation has made us all believe. But what you don't realize is that the new generation, when they say work from home, they're not in their house. They fucking hop on a plane, go out to fucking Mexico, and then they go work at a fucking cafe by the beach. They're not inside their fucking house. You sitting here thinking that you're gonna sit here in Fort Lauderdale or in New York or in fucking Georgia inside your fucking house thinking that you're gonna start the new next billion-dollar business. Nah, Pop. Nope. Not gonna work out. You might have some sort of success, but it will be short-lived and it will fall apart. But if you opened up a location, I promise you 2,000 turns into 4, turns into 5, turns into you not being there. So you have to open up a location. I have just arrived to mine. This was a TED Talk. Good day.